Ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, welcome to our Poland playthrough in EU4 with me, host Luckymarine. It's a new day, it's a new time. I'm calmed down. I'm a lot calmer than I was yesterday. It wasn't even yesterday, it was about 2 days ago when I last played this. And yeah, I've come back to it after being a little bit angry in the last play. No, not angry. I think I was just being stubborn. We could have got out of that coalition war a lot earlier. For concession of land and money, but I didn't want to give anything away. I've bled for this. So, next steps from here is getting to the 1600s, our monarchy flipping to an absolute monarchy out of all this nonsense. It's only then that we can adopt oligarchic administration, I believe, and then, only then, can we reclaim Ruthenian legacy and move on from there. We need 100% need oligarchic administration before we can do anything else, because this flips us to an empire. The government rank of Commonwealth changes to empire, second from bottom. We can't flip to the Streltsky government type if we are already an empire. So just have to put this on the back burner. Just forget about it for a while. We'll get there. Slowly but surely we'll get there. But now, ladies and gentlemen, it's time for revenge. Ottomans, you need to disappear. Sweden, you need to disappear. Denmark, you need to disappear. Norway, not got any ill feelings against Norway. I mean, they were just a product of that war. But we will take them back. We will take all this that popped out of us earlier on, and of course we do have reconquest on a little bit of Riga. But Russia, oh, the vast majority of my wrath will be directed towards the Russians that are already well over here. They're on Miltech 13, we're on Miltech 14. I think I'm going to wait, as we're already ahead of them. I'm going to wait until the next military tech, which is Miltech 15. It's a pivotal military tech. Tactics and one whole morale. A unit type, tactics, and one whole morale. This is huge. If about this time in the game you're wondering, should I get into my neighbour and he's at Miltech 14 and you've just popped up to Miltech 15, then is the time. So we're going to do that. We may well be well ahead of time, but it's going to be worth it. Russia is allied. Is he allied or is he just guaranteeing? Outright allied to Serbia. Now, if I went to war with Russia, I'll just send diplomat. But I don't think Austria, my ally, would come and help me out. Now, Austria isn't the dude of the empire anymore, so he doesn't quite have the endless manpower that he had, but it's still useful when you're not in a superiority war. Less said about that, the better. But this will be a distant war for Austria. However, we can go to war with Serbia. I'll just bring in Russia as a co-belligerent. That's fine. Because I don't think Russia has good allies. No, allied to just Serbia and just Trebizond. So I'll bring in Russia and as a co-belligerent. It only brings in Trebizond, an OPM. That's one extra. One extra to the plate. And Austria obviously gets involved. So that is going to be our fight. That's going to be our fight at Miltech 15 as and when. And we need that to try and cut through Russia, but in the most efficient way. We need provinces that are quite big, that link, that's quite a long one, that will link us with noodly appendageness all the way across to Manchu culture. Now it might take a few wars, it might take a few goes into Russia, but I needed Russia to form, I needed him to start marching this way, as you can see he's already doing. Without him we'd have had to go through Transoxania, Uzbek, Oryat. I'm curious to see what the mess this is. I don't think, since the Mandate of Heaven DLC, I don't think I've seen this. I've not seen an explosion in many moons, but that's gonna be good to see. Also, at some point, there's a Novgorod that we can pop out for this kind of land here that we can take off Russia for 25% aggressive expansion. And it might be that we pop out Novgorod and do that just to weaken Russia. We're up to 404. What idea groups did we go with? Humanist, interesting. Defensive, yep. Diplomatic. Diplomatic relations +1 just there. We can either use that for Novgorod or we can use that for Austria. We already have Austria. We already have Austria as an alliance. Well, we could. Von Habsburg with no legal heir. Are we a Von Habsburg? We are. Brandenburg. Brandenburg is a dude of the Empire, I think, for some reason, for a weird reason, and everyone, bar one person, is voting for him. If there comes a time when Brandenburg rivals Austria, we could do the same thing with Austria that we did with Bohemia at the start of the game. We'll see. Anyway, this doesn't get the game playing, is it? Where's my dudes? Let's get you down. We'll ferry you across to Narva. We'll get down towards the Ottomans, and we need to get rid of the Ottomans right now. Yeah, cancel that drilling. Oh, such rage. Such rage with the Ottomans. It was the Ottomans, I think, that broke. It was the straw that broke the camel's back. The Ottomans. In terms of that... oh, come on. In terms of that coalition firing. Stability cost modifier, tech cost, idea cost, +10. All war stability and 20 legitimacy. No, we can buy stability back. And we are improving relations with Byzantium, so this should come down. Just because we've got really bad prestige at the moment. But a fight against the Ottomans should be enough. Let's get you across to Narva. We can kick this off. I'm sure we can kick this off. 20 versus 10. Fighting into hills, but I'm alright with that. Get into him before he can properly reinforce. We'll poop just one out to cover off on that province. We'll try and smash the Ottomans. Stop them from, there we go. Stop them from actually building anything. Right, mercenaries out there, along with the cannon. And a couple of troops, the rest of you move on. Again, blocking them from building more troops. How many do you need? Oh, just the 3. Okay. Well, just mercs will do. Everyone else. All my real people can step off. One inevitativeness, local unrest. Yeah, go on then. Their influence is going to go up to 75. No, I can't afford to lose the prestige at the moment, unfortunately. Do I have any siege pips? We do. Both of them have a siege pip. Well, let's grab our cannon. Put one of you in charge. Check you on that. Every little helps. And we've jumped across. I can't wait until I've got provinces over here so I can just walk around. But until then, we'll just have to do it like this. So we'll get rid of the Ottomans. Also got my own Kandar, Dulkadir and Trebizond. Yeah. Oh, we are, I think, integrating Byzantium. Very slowly, but it's happening. What do I want from the Ottomans? Just everything. Just everything. All of it. Ottomans, okay, you're not going to exist anymore. Kandar, Dulkadir, and the Marmadukes. Plus all of your money. Plus get rid of all of this. Let's get them off the board. Hungary have picked up an alliance with Austria, which is a little bit pants. We can declare war on the Knights, which brings in Hungary. It also brings in Venice, which might be ideal. And Immeret. Who else is this? Avaria. Avaria is just this. Can we get to you? There we can. Well, let's step off Ottoman land. And you can head over to Avaria. Alright, you get off my face. Put the other leader in charge here. We might as well be drilling whilst we're at war anyway. Do have to catch up in terms of... Oh, we'll just do that. We do have to catch up in terms of professionalism. We did spend a little bit of it. There you go. Good runs. Stupid kebab. Okay, onwards. Let's bring you down. We do have quite a lot of debt. Yeah, it's quite a lot. 2,471. Could do with a few fights. Could do with a few wars. How about reconquest on Riga? Reconquest. 3 provinces. Easy to take. No. How can you join a cult if there's just one person? Okay. We'll do that instead. I have to be more careful with my my coalitions. So we'll attack into this one. That seems to be starting to form, but I don't know why. There wasn't enough people to join that coalition. It shouldn't have even started forming. Unless I'd miscalculated something. Who do we want? Shockfire. Shockfire? Shock leader, should I say. Attrition run over +5. Right. So we'll contain them there. The rest of you sort of head out. Cover off on some provinces. Cannon as well. A few infantry, just so we're not taking attrition here. And a few cav, why not? Then we'll attack 18 into 25. I think I've corralled them into one province, into just Trebizond. So I'll do. Unless these get access. we should be fairly free to take the bits and pieces that we want. At least trick them into a truce. Okay, you come back from Byzantium. You come back from Bohemia. Let's set 2 diplomats to outrage countries. We have a looming disaster. Dominance of the clergy. Yeah, we can take some land off them. And now we've got Sunni zealots. Why do you have Sunni zealots? Are you not Sunni? Why do you have Sunni zealots in a Sunni province? No, we've got to gain the professionalism wherever we can. And we can pick an idea. Relations. I mean, the good thing about coming down here is that this helps diplomatically, but this helps militarily. Even though we are a little bit behind on Diplotech. No, I'll take that. Another 2 ideas is discipline. Another 3 ideas is morale. Yeah. Wait, what? Oh. These weren't ours. Oh, Riga. Why take it? Why take it if you can't control it? I could say the same about ourselves. With our coalition war. Damn 'em. Are you... What are you set to? Oh. There we go. I had messed up. There we go. I don't need to deal with their rebels. Kandar. What is it that I want from you? I could do with some prestige, I really could. River's arrival. Remove his arrival. Who's that going to piss off? I think I'll do that. I don't think they're too far away from it. Do some with some money as well. That's a nice amount of ducats. Alright, so we'll wait until this finishes. We will take care of the rebels. National unrest +2. Alright. Need that prestige back. Should leave at least one on here, in case Byzantium decides to go elsewhere. Oh, it's got access. There we go. Dorkadoo. What about money from you? Plus war reps. Plus a province? It's only going to be the Marmok's down here. And it is a very nice province. If I don't take it, Mamluks will take it. Yes. 18 Dev. Highland Province. Say that. Trebizond, don't care about. If anything, we would like them to continue to be friends with Russia. Yeah, I'll take that. It's just a matter of time. We're taking the right way. Let's get you repaid. And that's an ongoing siege. Trebizond, do you want out? How about for war reps? Nope. Might do. Yeah, it might do. No, suddenly negative 1,117. Why were we at plus 25 and then suddenly at 0? Either way, let's just get you out. No. Not even for white peace, why not? Length of war, military strength. Ally war, Trebizond holds Trebizond. You do indeed, for the while. Can't wait for that. Just get you all out. Probably a tick away. There we go. A little bit of prestige as well. Yeah, that's fine. There you go. Kangiri, you can be given to Byzantium. And let's head somewhere else. When does this drop off? 77. Some of it drops off in 77. This fires in 78. Oh, we're safe. We're safe. Crimean separatists. Ethiopian. Ethiopian? Well, they're a long way from home, if they're Ethiopian. No, Estonian separatists. I mean, it wouldn't surprise me. Separatists of this rendition of the game, but no. No, Estonian separatists. Let's also increase autonomy over here because I don't want to see Ottomans ever again, even if they're separatists. Dealt with. Should be dealt with. Might even grab. Might even grab a stability. How cheap are they? 142. Maybe not. Right. Bring our forts down very briefly. And whilst we're marching around, just low maintenance, just to try and get a few more ducats in the bank. 14 months. Sounds good. There you go. And let's set somebody else on outrage countries as well. Roll my trumpet on him. Yes. And we're almost... I mean, we're getting up there. Okay. I would prefer Russia to deal with these. But let's cover off. Don't want a random fort falling. Where are you going after this? Oh, back into their own land. Okay, how many troops am I going to need up here to fight Riga? Probably not that many. And we can pick up Defender of the Faith. I am seriously considering picking up Defender of the Faith. The quicker we can get through some of these conversions, the better. Especially long term. Long term being over here, for Manchu. And then there is an option, perhaps, maybe, to form king. Now in order to form king, it flips our country to Confucian. Which is bad. I mean, we'd retain our government thing of Streltskiness. What we would lose is the Cossack estate. And the Cossack estate allows us to get, well, maximum allows us to get plus 20 cav combat ability. So I would like to retain that. And the way I think we flip from Confucian back to Orthodox, because once we've flipped to Confucian as king, it gives us claims on the entirety of the Chinese area. All of this. I think we're going to need them now that Ming isn't a... I don't think... I'm fairly certain Ming isn't a thing. So, claims over a giant area of the world. But then, I'd want to flip back to Orthodox for the Cossack estate. So we'll see. We'll see. It's going to be strange. Weird things. Weird things are going to happen. Gain... I don't need that. Gain 10 prestige? Yes. 100% yes. With high prestige, you kind of keep your vassals in line. Especially your personal union members. Okay. Mamelukes have insulted us. That's okay. I don't mind. Russia. Miltech 13 still. If we can jump to Miltech 15 whilst he's still at 13, we're just going to ruffle stomp him. It looks like they have moved off into the depths of Russia, so let's go. Do I fight you here? I don't really want to. His army professionalism. No way. You come back from them. Easiest way to check. Oh no, the easiest way to check is this. Do we have calls on Norway? We do not. We only have calls on Riga. That surprises me. Means we're going to have to claim into Norway. We're going to have to claim into Norway and grab at least this. Just in case Russia decides that they want it. Allied with Russia. Damn them. Actually no, it's another weak ally. National unrest, yearly prestige, no. How about... I can't. Maybe an inflation advisor? Yeah, let's go inflation advisor. They flipped around. What a fool. I'm so used to thinking that the top people are the burghers, and they usually are. Why is this flipped around? Usually it's burghers, clergy, then boyars, and Cossacks at the bottom, or the boyars at the bottom. I thought. Damn it. Well, that's not good. Does it give us an improved relations advisor for half price though? Not that I need him. Let's go Diplorat. Just to have this happen a little bit quicker. And we'll go for national unrest. Getting caught out by things flipping around. Alright. Don't need Austria in this. Fairly certain I don't need Austria in there. Okay. And that's none of our concern. Let's have you going. Not taking that province yet. But let's... Ooh, 2 captured ships. Let's follow him out anyway. Right. 6 maneuver general. Go chase them down. Mercenaries onto the fort. And you carry on. Where are you going? Off into Russian land. Okay. We'll head back up. We might even get our dudes to take out these rebels. No, I need to put them. I need to put them down. Let's just get them down. There we go. Dealt with. Where are you going? Wrong place. Let's go. What aggressive expansion do we have in the Empire? Not a lot. We do have room for one more relation. Grabbing something like Hamburg with these 2 trade modifiers in the Lebank node would be helpful. I don't have to deal with this. If they move on to the fort, we'll go fight them. If they move back out into Russian land, then we'll let them. Right, from Riga. From Riga themselves. There's no return calls. Why not? I know you have calls. I need to fight for reconquest. Balls. Alright. Not only do I fight my own rebels, I'll fight Russia's rebels as well. Because we're good like that. Hamburg wants out. Hamburg, what if I asked you for... Oh, I can't take anything. Can't make him my dude. Yep, nope. Just no. What about war apps? Transfer trade power wouldn't do anything because they're in a node that we don't collect in. Steer trade might work. How rich are you? That's not worth it. Get rid of military access for Russia. I'll do it, you go. Who else? Bremen. Nearly dealt with Bremen. In fact, we could probably go down to about half maintenance. Losing manpower, just what we needed. Not losing a giant amount of professionalism for that. There you go. Put everything back. Probably. Alright, full maintenance. I've just seen this. I was oblivious to it. And we'll turn on the defensive edict here. Again, going to be a little bit longer episode, but I do like completing fights, winning wars, instead of having things hanging around. Oh, no, stop. Who? National tax modifier. No. Rocket impact on siege? Why not? 25 support for printing press. No. Let's grab all that support for printing press if we can. Can take on 35? Yep, of course you are. Alright, dealt with. And Bohemia is going to deal with that for us. Bremen. Fairly certain you've got a bit of money behind you. No, maybe not. Take money. War operations. Steer trade, perhaps? No. The rivalry, or two. Right, there you go. A little bit more prestige. And our legitimacy should be going up. Is it good? Can we get to you? We can. However, if this fort falls before it won't, will it? It's not going to fall, unless we might be able to give full blockade. It might do. No. Stability cost, loses stability. For how long? Stability cost for... No, that's quite a long time. And I can't have clergy grabbing that influence. Come on, game. We've been on Riga forever. How defensive are you? Pure fortifications, true defender of the faith, defensive mentality. Okay, fair enough. It is quite a defensive area, but they're still taking the piss. And that is our Miltech. Game, please. Come on. We're done already. And you. Okay, so I want all that. I'd like your money, I would like war reparations as well. Who does this piss off? Just two people. Okay. Out you go. Get my land back. Okay, so that looks a little bit better. No Ottomans to bitch and moan that they don't have the land anymore. Byzantium is 24% integrated. Russia is... well, they've just pieced out of war. Outrageous manpower. Outrageous manpower. 4 years ahead of time, we can bump up. We're at 13, we're at 40, still at 13. Tell me I have a claim on Serbia. Don't do this to me. Okay. Claim on Serbia, we declare war into Serbia, bring in Russia as a co-belligerent. It's going to bring in Circassia and Trebizond somehow, for some reason. Norway probably declined a call to arms. But that's fine. And you're mega pissed off. Had I only known. It was the Boyars at the front, at the top. Ah well, mistakes were made. Anyway, I've been Luckymarine. As always, you lot have been amazing. Join me next time for war into Serbia to drag Russia in to try and noodly appendage them. We need to catch up. Might be best going down here. Some big provinces down here. 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. I don't think I can cut them off from Moscow. If I cut them off from Moscow, I don't think they can continue colonizing over here. Might be a good thing. Looks like they're already... If this is where the name is, centrally, then they might already be over here, which is all that we need. Use Russian land to get over here, then dip into the Manchu culture. Yeah, Muscovites all the way over here. Yeah, they must have got all the way there. Alright. Anyway, until next time. Do take care.